Hi, Army football fans. I'm Maddy Daugherty of GoBlackKnights.com here at the 2016 spring football game. I'm here with one of 10 honorary captains, Josh McNary, currently playing for the Indianapolis Colts. Josh, you graduated in 2011, Branch Field Artillery. What's it feel like to be back at West Point as an honorary captain for the spring game?
Feels great. You know, it's such an honor to be, even considered in the likes of so many great former football players and people off just doing great things in society. So it's a beautiful occasion. I mean, it's the culmination of the spring football training and all these kids' hard work, over these past few months. So it's nice to see them and them showcase what they developed, and also, to see just the old stomping grounds and the hollow grounds of West Point, the cadet area, pretty much everything that comes along with visiting West Point.
And as I said before, officer in the Field Artillery, what was it like to go from playing Army football to being a Field Artillery officer to then pursuing a career in the NFL?
It was cool. It was a pretty seamless transition because I was prepared for all different phases. Be it the Army side of things. I spent 4 years at the academy, pretty much being taught and instilled like all those core values and all the traits of quality officership. So that came pretty naturally, of course, along with some on-the-job training. But in the football thing was the same way. I was kind of surprised at how well I retained some of my skills. I guess from doing it since 4 years old. I guess some of those movements and things kind of become just a way that you do things. So. But of course, there was a learning curve with that. But some on-the-job training into it, and I was pretty good to go.
And I think a lot of the time they bring back honorary captains such as yourself to show the athletes that there's so much that goes into the future of officership and just the future of Army football. How do you think Army football prepared you to be an officer in the military?
Army football instills a lot of values in their players. If you make it through the 4-year process, you're going to learn dedication, you're going to learn commitment, you're going to learn teamwork and selfless service, and doing what you have to do for the sake of the team, and the fact that you're not the only one out there counting on you. There's a whole team worth of players and peers out there, as well as your whole fan base and your core cadets out there that are cheering you on, and that are out at these games, kind of wanting and pulling for you and wanting you to do well. So it's the culture that you just have to buy into, similar to that of the Army.
Great. And you were also Army's all-time leading sack leader, and so you're back here to. What do you want to see from the players today? What do you want to see from the guys out here pushing? I know there are a lot of injuries, but what are you hoping to see?
Well, I'd like to see some good tackling, as I mentioned before. Just some good physical play. I'd like to see some well executed plays. I know spring football is only a shortened period for you to really hone your skills and develop that cohesion and stuff that you need, but between that little period of spring ball and what you accomplished during the season, you should be pretty well advanced compared to the previous season. So I like to see basically just strides. Everybody with a certain degree of improvement, out there executing their jobs and stuff, and everybody having fun. It's a beautiful day. There's fans out here watching, and there's no pressure. Everybody's just out here playing each other. You're playing, within your brotherhood, and pretty much just for bragging rights and things. So it should be good.
And Josh, last question: if you were going to be a cadet for one more day, what is the one thing you would have to go do? Besides graduate again.
Yeah, I'd probably order a chicken bacon sensation or something from Great Line, and I don't know. I guess. I don't know, just visit all my buddies, and have a good time in the cadet area.
Awesome, thank you so much. Again, this is Maddy Daugherty here at the Army football spring game with Josh McNary. Stay tuned for more.